It can be tough to sell merch online, but with the right tactics, it can be a lot easier. Selling on Merch by Amazon can be a great way to make some extra income, but it can be really frustrating if you do not know what you're doing. Here are 3 tactics that I'm going to be sharing with you to help you sell more on Merch by Amazon. By using these strategies, you'll be able to increase the chances of making your first sale and generate more of an income with your Merch by Amazon business. And make sure you download my free ebook, okay, how to get your first sale on Merch by Amazon. It's gonna be down below in the description. It's free, okay? Just download it. All right, number 1 is gonna be profitable and trending niches, all right? Over the years of me doing print on demand, I have talked about this for many, many years, right? Staying ahead of your competition and in these niches and paying attention to what's going on. I made a recent video about talking about the little rainbow, right? The rainbow trending in all niches right now. That is something that's big. You have to pay attention to little things like that, because then the next thing you know, you can basically get a trending holiday and then the rainbow and apply that, and then your next thing you know, you'll make sales, okay? Because you're paying attention to what the market wants, what the customer wants. It's that simple, but it just takes work, okay? And paying attention to what's going on social media and just researching on your marketplace. One of the best marketplaces that I like to jump on and do research is Amazon.com. And you can even do research like on Etsy or Redbubble or wherever it is. Even to Google search, that works. As you start to make sales with these designs, I always recommend that you invest into custom illustrations, okay? This is one of the ways that I've always, as I start doing more and more print on demand and making t-shirt designs, I always try to figure out a way to improve and be better than I was last year, okay? So I have created top selling designs and niches that are just phenomenal, and they're really freaking awesome. And they make sales, right? Because they're the best in the niche. So when you're going into these trending niches, you wanna figure out, okay, what can you do to be better than everyone else in this niche? And coming up with the best illustration in a niche, okay? Or just being the first funny text-based design in a niche, that can just make all the difference and make sales. Okay, but it does take effort and it does take work. Number 2, make sure that you're using trending keywords in your niche for your design. Okay, so if you wanna figure out what are people searching for in your niche and give them what they want, okay? One of the ways that you can use like a free tool would be the AMZ Suggestion Expander, or use the search bar. The search bar on Amazon is going to be your best friend. Okay, you probably heard me say this several different times, right? And the next thing that I recommend is one of my favorite tools to use, okay, is Helium 10. Okay, when you do a reverse ASIN search, the Celebro feature with Helium 10, it tells you what customers are searching for and how that product is ranking for those long tail keywords, which is very powerful if you know what you're doing and you know what I'm talking about, right? That's one of the ways that I have used that tool and rank products on the front page, okay? And this applies to KDP too as well, if you follow me over there. But that's just one of the ways that I jump into a new niche and figure out, okay, what can I do personally to make sales in this niche? Okay, I wanna make money, I wanna be the first, I wanna have low competition, I don't wanna be competing with thousands and thousands of people. I just wanna get that first sale, and then I can start competing with thousands and thousands and thousands of people, okay? So that's the goal, is to have really awesome keywords in my listing where customers can search and see my product. But also, you have to make sure that you're creating something that your customer wants, okay? If you're creating stuff that your customer doesn't want, they ain't gonna want it, okay? And you have no sales, it's because, you know, you gotta figure it out. One thing could be, basically, they don't like, you know, the design. They don't like how the design is, okay? Another thing is the keywords on your listing, they suck. You need to figure out how the customer is gonna search for that product and give them what they want, okay? Once you figure that out, then you'll start making sales. I wanna add something to that too as well. One way to find new niches is when you're doing your research, okay? When you're finding keywords, sometimes you enter a keyword and there'll be no product there. Okay, if you do a keyword search and there's no product for that phrase or saying, okay, on a shirt, that means there's no competition. And customers are searching for that product on Amazon. That means you need to give them what they want. And that's some of the ways that I've created top like bestsellers and niches, because I'm doing keyword research and I find these niches that are like untapped. Okay, it takes work in order for you to find niches with no competition. That's why it's hard for people to understand that, because most of the people are not working really hard to figure out, okay, what niches, need a product, need a design, need my design on a t-shirt so they can buy. Number 3 is going to be promote your designs. Okay, this can be Amazon advertising, or this can be, social media marketing. Okay, as far as promoting your designs on, like advertising your designs on Amazon. Okay, Amazon advertising, if you do not have access to that yet on your Merch by Amazon account, you need to figure out a way to obviously get out of the lower tiers so they can give you access to Amazon advertising. It's a very, very powerful way to make your first sale. Okay, I've made as far out 3 or 4 sales just today alone on new designs that I have uploaded, a few days ago, some of them a few weeks ago, some of them a month ago. Okay, they're all, spread out a little bit, but when you make your first sale on your design, it's a great feeling, right? Because you created something that somebody obviously wanted and they made a purchase, which is awesome, right? You need to learn how to do that. And I have created content on my channel. Check that video out right here. There's a whole playlist right here, okay, on how to do Amazon advertising. Grab you by the hand, show you step by step how to do it, and I will help you make more money if you are, recently approved on your account to get access to Amazon advertising. I've spent also too probably over $60,000, $70,000 on Amazon advertising, so I've learned it over the years, which is really cool. And it's helped me make more sales, more money, rank my products faster on the front page, which that's what everyone wants, because if you get on the front page, you make more money, right? All right, next is going to be social media marketing. Okay, there's so many different ways that you can do this. Facebook, Instagram influencers, any type of influencer, YouTube. There's so many different types of ways that you can promote your products on social media. One of the platforms that I've been growing recently is Pinterest. Pinterest is freaking amazing. It's the number 3 search engine in the world. Okay, so that means that is very powerful. Okay, if people are searching on there for whatever it is that they're looking for and you can give them what they want, dang, it can be a game changer, because that's how you can make sales that way, right? And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, you just have a ton of traffic going to your product. And this can apply for Merch by Amazon, your personal website, or whatever it is that you're doing. Pinterest is an awesome way to generate traffic to your products, okay? Doesn't matter where you're selling your products. So I'm gonna put that plain and simple. And I've been growing my Pinterest account personally, and it's just amazing to see all the traffic. So if you're not on Pinterest, do it. I recommend you do Pinterest. Next is going to be TikTok. Okay, and you don't have to show your face on TikTok, right? It's gonna take a little bit more work with TikTok, but the reach is so amazing. There's a lot of reach on TikTok, organic reach. Okay, and if you wanna pay for ads, you can do that too as well. So there's one way, right? You can find a TikTok influencer, that's another way. You can just reach out to them, hey, if I send you a shirt, can you wear it in a few of your TikTok videos? How much do you charge, right? And then another way is just, I've seen a lot of Merch by Amazon sellers do this, where they just create content in their niche. Okay, it can be their nearest niche or whatever niche that you're in, and then create content about that niche and then post a product, right? Because if you do that, that's just how you get traffic to your listing. So TikTok is a really amazing opportunity. Trust me on this. TikTok is phenomenal when it comes to traffic, and the reach, like I said, is next level. And make sure you follow me on all these social media platforms too as well, so you can learn exactly how I'm doing everything, and then you can learn that too as well, and you can implement it in your niche with whatever you're doing. I hope you enjoyed this content. If you want to learn how I do research for my print on demand business, check out this video right here.